Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are the morning after all the events of last episode. We got Sarah back, Dylan got killed and a lot has happened. So if you want to catch up, watch or rewatch those. Today is the day of the film festival. So we got a lot of patrolling to do, a lot of people to talk to, and I'm guessing a handful of 4 SPGs. But what I'm mostly hoping for is that we get some access to the Sand Sea, so we can get the last bit of money I need to finalize these characters for whatever gonna happen at the end of this, and maybe get some cash to start off with our next chapter, because that always helps. And it looks like we got things to do everywhere. Awesome. So let's start talking. And of course get our rank up, because we should have at least the 4 points we were missing. Despite today being the film festival, everyone, our guests, the merchants, other tourists, has mellowed out a bit, it feels like. What do you think was going on? Thankfully nothing ended up happening here in the inn, but I still can't help but wonder. Oh well, the festival's starting, which means more guests for us. As Mother always says, it's time to get cracking and work, work, work. Work, work, yes. Ramani is back to his usual self now, which I'm glad to see. What do you think was going on earlier? That was so odd. You know, I feel like I haven't seen any of those orbital hookahs today. Wait, they couldn't have been behind it, could they? Well, whatever it is, I can stop worrying about what's going on out there and get back to focusing on my business now. The real festival is going to be kicking off soon, and I bet all the bars tonight are going to be more alive than they've ever felt.
Well, looking is always free, you know.
I know, that is why I was looking.
Free, you know.
Money, money.
Come back for more anytime.
No new recipe, so do we want to make some? This is not a bad one for some quick SP recovery. Just something to think about in between the episodes, because I think I saw one that also had like, was it like 40 CP? Nah, oh well, we'll see. Well, what happened to me yesterday? Well, my memory is pretty fuzzy, but I guess I had Hala and her family pretty worried for a bit out there. It's not like anything could have changed overnight, but why do things feel so different all of a sudden? If I had to guess, maybe it's got something to do with the festival starting and those orbital hookahs disappearing from stores. Who knows? At least you are back to normal, and that's the most important thing at the moment.
That's how it goes.
That should be enough.
And I'll update your rank.
Rank up.
I'll gladly take that.
Soul Chef Parfait. Is that the perfect recipe for me? Maybe. Wild Parfait. Awesome. I want to see what does that do, because I am looking for the perfect recipe, the one that restores a lot of HP, gives us defense and CP. Because if it says something like that, then I'll definitely want to have a heap of those with us. There it is, Wild Parfait, and it does 60 CP. I was joking. If this had defense, I would have just gone, stopped the stream, stopped the recording, went to the store and get some lottery tickets, because damn, that's actually pretty decent. And I wonder how I can make 3. Let's do that, why not?
Sure, give me a minute.
Because 60 CP is a pretty nice stop to use to recover. So yeah, that's really, really good. Awesome. Alright, let's continue onwards. And there are multiple points where we need to patrol, so opening one up isn't that bad. So the Brazier Guild will leave for now until we complete the entirety of the area. I'm guessing, yeah, we have it in the entertainment district as well. But I want to open this one so I can at least take a bath, restore everything, and potentially use it for the Sand Sea. I'm so shocked and humbled to know His Highness is at the hammam. I'd heard he was an affable man, but to witness him in person, I never dreamt the day that would come that I would have the honor of protecting someone from the royal family alongside Najee. It's an extremely great honor, as you can imagine, not just a brazier, but someone versed in Alzheim's royal sword fighting style. Ah, good. There was a nasty turn of events last night, and it's a shame those orbital hookahs proliferated as far as they did, even if only temporarily. Thankfully, none of that has stopped the festival. Now is the time to do my part to ensure it's a good event for the people of Tharbad. If I have to do whatever I can to help mitigate any disturbances or other concerns that might arise so that everyone can get the most out of today. Yeah, you're doing good work. Keep it up. Van, everyone, excellent timing. I was just about to come talk to all of you. Prince Sherrod? And Najee is with you too. Not to mention our two favorite actresses. And even Sylphide. It's a party. Yeah, and why are you here at the bathing house? Are we gonna take a bath all together? I wouldn't mind that. Oh, that's quite a crew you've got here, Your Highness. What's the occasion? Well, His Highness invited us over. We figured taking a bath here would be a nice way to freshen ourselves up for the parade and awards ceremony. As for me, I want to take a dip at least once while I was here. Anyway, I was so hardly about to say no. But as nice as it is to be accompanied by such lovely ladies, it will be a bit lonely in the men's bath, so I wanted to invite you all as well. Well, we appreciate the offer. What do you say, Mr. ARKRIDE? We do still have time to spare before the parade officially begins. Hey, you bet we're coming in. Wouldn't dream of missing something like this. Not every day you get to rent out an entire bathhouse after all. You'll just take about any excuse as long as it gets you in the door, huh? Well, Van's not wrong, is he? Hey, and we could bathe here already for free anyway, so what does it matter? This hits the spot. Something about having an entire bath to yourself really just makes all your aches and pains melt away. Aches and pains? Man, you're old as dirt if you're talking like that. Today's only just begun, Gramps. Oh, and yet I know exactly what Van means. My schedule is usually more hectic than you might think. Times like this where I can relax, unwind and unburden are a precious commodity. It's an opportunity to re-examine myself inside and out, washing everything away and becoming a new me in turn. See, this man here, he understands. It's exactly it. Your Highness, I've always felt that way. Bathhouses definitely serve a social function, but they're first and foremost a place to engage with yourself. At least in my opinion. Just so. With a mindset like that, I can definitely see you going far in life, and yeah, as long as you stop testing us, alright? Can we promise that here? As we are on a common ground at the moment? Ah, great. As if one old fart in my life was enough. Now I get to share a bath with two of them. Hey, forget all the meditative shit. Let's have some fun. A little test of endurance? Who's in? Hey, didn't you hear a word I said? This is a sacred place. It's not somewhere you can just screw around and... Actually, I quite like that idea. Nothing like a friendly bout to bring two souls together in spiritual harmony. I'm beginning to wonder what kind of challenge. Keeping our head on the water and holding our breath? Some sword fighting? I don't know. I don't know about spiritual whatever, but at least I've got a taker. What about you? Too scared to take me? Not that I blame you when it is clear as day which of us has more stamina. Hey, don't get so full of yourself, kid. Alright, you want to play? I'll play. Excellent. Finally an opportunity to settle our unfinished business from back at the Sensi. As ever, I can hear our mighty men getting rowdy on the other side. Oh, for the love of... Men my foot. It might as well be a bunch of kids. I'm going to have to report this to His Highness' sister later. Probably for the best. She at least sounds like she got her act together. Glad someone out there can make a dent in him. Well, speaking of someone making a dent, Judith, I noticed you were warmed up to Van and his assistants. How did that happen? Oh, are you out of your mind? Exactly how do I look like I've warmed up to them? It's just a feeling I have. Oh, shut up. And don't give me a cheeky smile and a giggle. Yeah, so that's what happened to Ida. Thanks for filling me in, I really appreciate it. Oh, this is nice. I didn't even think about that this would be the perfect event for Ida and Fee to connect and talk about Ada. Nice. Your boss told me a little about it before, but I'm still glad I got to hear it from your side as well. Sounds like she was an amazing woman right to the very end. Yeah, she was. I really admired her. I was hoping to get together with her, Zeno and Leo one of these days. It's not enough to lose the boss. She had to up and go too, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, Fee. No, it's okay. I'm sorry for getting all gloomy there. Besides, it wasn't all a loss for either of us. What do you mean? Well, she was something of an older sister to both of us, yeah? That gives us a personal connection, and now we're coming together because of it. I don't know about you, but I feel like we have could turn into something special. Yeah, you're right. Same here. Sisters? Ida talked about you too, you know. I think she also wanted to see you again. I can't imagine this is how she ever thought we would meet up. But I'm glad we got to talk. This has been great. I'm glad you think so too. I know I'm no replacement for Ida, and I don't want to be either. But I am a former Jaeger. From what I've seen, I get the feeling our combat styles line up pretty well. So if you ever have any questions and stuff, just ask. I'll be more than happy to talk. Really? Oh, that would be awesome. Thanks, Fee. In that case, can I ask you something right now? Sure, what is it? You see, there's something that's been bothering me since we came in here. All the other girls are, what's something Aaron would say? Packing heat or something like that? How can I be like all of them? Okay, that's about the last thing I was expecting you to ask. Well, I'm sorry, but do you think there's no hope for me? Well, it's true that Nina and Judith are really beautiful, and the other girls are easy on the eyes too. Still, I don't think you got anything to worry about. You've still got a lot of time to grow. You'll get there. You really think so? Think so? I know so. I used to be pretty similar to you until I had a growth spurt right around the time I turned 18. Hey, you two. Mind if I join in? Oh, I hope I grow up to be just like Agnes one day. Quick question, Agnes. You go to Aramis, yeah? Yes, I am first year there. Dang, the first year and you're already like that. You remind me of a certain class president I knew. A class president? Why? Well, it's nothing really. Anyway, Fairy, getting back to our business discussion. Truth be told, it's also important to know your limits and recognize you won't have everything others do. It is part of being an adult. Oh, that's not what you said before. What are you two talking about? Ah, forget it. It's got nothing to do with you. Yeah, cause you're already well enough endowed, according to Fairy. Well, I can't even begin to imagine what it's like having the things that you do. Why do I suddenly feel like the odd one out? How could I lose like a punk ass like him? Guess your age is catching up to you, Gramps? Oh, I wish you could say you were wrong, but... Well, I for one had a fine time, even if I was the first one to lose. I kinda wanna know what kind of games they were playing in the bathroom. Slightly though, cause if it's something weird I do not need to know. Nah, thank you for joining me, both of you. We'll have to do this again sometime. This communing as men. Hey buddy, if you want to commune as men, I know some good monasteries of the night, if you catch my drift. Ah, that sounds like a grand idea. Count me in. Your Highness, I urge you to consider your position before making such commitments. Pardon me, I was merely kidding, of course. Wink wink. No problem. We have to be sneaky to make sure you don't get caught by your scary-ass bodyguard. Hey, don't give the guy any ideas. I really wouldn't push your luck when it comes to that woman. For as silly as those guys can be, at least they seem to be having fun. True, but I don't know if we should be especially happy about it in this case. Anyway, I think we're going to chill here a little longer before we head back out. We're counting on you guys to get us through the parade and everything else. Don't let us down. Hey, not to worry. With us on security, everything's under control. You two ladies just focus on putting on a good show. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. Like I said, still want to know what kind of competition they had? If you guys have any ideas, feel free to write them in the comments. I will be very curious what you come up with. I think it will either be holding breath on the water, a arm wrestling contest, or a sword fight. I don't know, we'll have to see. Heh, you both sure got nosy over there. What you three were doing, you sounded pretty into it. Not that I'm one to criticize. I've gotten up to my fair share of trouble like that before. I know how it goes. Yeah, I can imagine. Knowing the kind of company you've kept over the years? Hey, we had a nice time. I got to hear all kinds of stories from her about what Ida was like back in the day. And she has so many interesting thoughts on Jaegers, now that she's appraised these days too. I love talking to her. Well, I didn't think what I had to share was that interesting, but I appreciate it. If my experience can help you, then I'm content. Damn, were you guys talking about heavy shit like that entire time while you dumbasses were horsing around? Not entirely. I would say that the latter half of our time spent in the boss was spent discussing more typical concerns of young ladies. Rosette, don't say it like that. You're going to give Aaron weird thoughts. Hey, don't worry. He's gonna have weird thoughts regardless. Anyway, I'm glad I finally have a chance to sit down and spend some time talking to Ferry. It was a good reminder that we all owe it to Ida too, to confront Almata. That was quite the intense match we had in there. Such moments like that are why I love bathhouses like this. Being among your peers in the buff and competing like that, you learn a lot about each other as men. Oh, I learn a lot about you too, alright. Especially just how much the old fart here is getting on in years. Yeah, laugh it up. Just remember, we're only 5 years apart, you'll be right in my shoes before you know it. Do I even want to know what you three were up to in there? Whatever it was going on, we could certainly hear your voice on the other end, and all sounded rather colorful. Forgive our tomfoolery. That said, your whole group seems rather jovial, Van, even more than I initially surmised. Once these festivities are over and the case is truly behind us, I'd love to do this again. Not for business, but purely for pleasure. Hey, glad you enjoyed our company, Your Highness. Means a lot coming from a man of your stature. But if we're going to have any more competitions, can it wait until I've trained up a little? I don't want to lose to this punk ass again. Somebody's a sore loser, huh? Accept your fate already, old fart. Your time has come and gone. Very well. I'll hold off on any more competitions until I've trained up as well. But it's in the cards now, remember that. I'd love to see at the end of both Daybreak games that they all meet up again and have another competition. With anybody we've befriended up until then. Now that I've worked up a decent sweat in those baths, it's time to turn my attention back towards the film festival in earnest. I am here on behalf of my father, after all. It's my responsibility to see this event through, especially in light of what's transpired. Luckily, my head feels so clear now that I'm confident I can give my speech completely off the cuff. I won't need any script to back me up. We could hear His Highness loud and clear, all the way on the women's side. You can and should tell the prince off when he starts to get out of hand in such situations as that. You have my permission, in fact. Doing so will not offend the royal family. If anything, he could stand to be more disciplined, like the Prince of Arabonia is said to be. Yeah, about that. Hey, I know it's not gonna mean much coming from me after all that, but you never catch a break, do you? Must be hard looking after him. Oh no, it's all part of my job as his bodyguard. If anything, I consider it an honor to be able to serve as someone as unique as His Highness. Hey, if you say so. Still looks like a tough job to me. You know, Najee was pretty quiet while we were all in the bath together. But she looked amazing. Holy smokes, her body's unbelievable. Oh yeah? You're telling me there's more than meets the eye underneath that trim suit of hers? God, now that you mention it, I can certainly believe it. Indeed, I myself was quite impressed with her musculature, seeing it up close. You were not known it otherwise, but she clearly maintains an extensive routine. She was taut as a bowstring with no slack at any point. Well, I stay on top of my royal sword fighting training, that's why. I've never given much thought to my appearance, but it's a nice statement, a testament to my training to be complimented for the resulting physique. Hey, that is one way to look at it, I guess. Hey, if you work out hard, you deserve to be complimented for it. I wish I had the discipline to work hard and keep at it for months and months and months. Now that the prince has had his fun and appears satisfied, it's time we return our focus to the task at hand. As representative of the principality, His Highness has spent much time and effort trying to get to the bottom of all these mishaps. I pray the event goes as planned and his work is rewarded. I know how much he personally is looking forward to it, but we'll see. Hey, the only thing I'm hoping for is that the dancing part goes off smoothly and without issue, and that nobody gets assassinated or anything like that by Almata. If that's the thing, the rest we can settle, definitely. Well, it was nice of the prince to invite us here. Finally got to take a load off my shoulders for a little bit. We're all ready for the parade on our end, so until things kick off, I'm going to take it nice and slow, save my stamina for what's to come. Well, it's so important to relax when you can. That soak in the bath really helped me soothe my mind and body. I just hope that Shahina is not too nervous going into this parade. It's a lot to have voiced it onto her all of a sudden. No, I have to believe in her. In fact, I do. Judith and I both know she can do it. Everything's going to be just fine. Oh yeah, I definitely know she's capable of doing it. I can believe His Highness would grace our humble hammam with his presence. I heard he was an affable guy, and he is. But it's hard not to get nervous seeing someone with such a high profile, you know? I've got to make sure everything's running perfectly so he enjoys his visit. Can't have anything embarrassing happen while he's here. I think our group helped him relax a lot in there. Compared to yesterday, our customer seems a lot more calm now. Really, the whole city is. What was going on before, I wonder? I haven't seen those horrible hookahs either. I heard they were laced with something and that was the cause of all the chaos. Anyway, if that's the case, why not take a break here? Flush out all that bad stuff by working up a little sweat. Which is technically not a bad idea.
Well,
welcome to the Marjan Hammam.
Heading on to the Hammam? A mission is on the house. The least I can do for saving my whole business. Yes, just for recovery. We do not need to see anything.
I hate getting sweaty, but
we just want the results. And then we can get out there and do our business.
This might be a little too toasty.
And there's the end result. A very relaxed van.
That was nice and refreshing.
Glad to see you enjoyed yourself.
Ah, we always do. Yeah, perfect. Just in case something unexpected happens in between the episode or when we're walking around and we need to fight somebody, at least we are in peak condition to do so now. Perfect. What are you looking for at the underground way? Do we want to have a quick check? Because the monsters are way below us now, so there's no need for us to play here. Well, no marking, so unless we get a 4 SPG, there's no need for us to be here. And experience-wise and mirror-wise, the desert is much, much better. And we still have some chests there that we still need to pick up. Alright, let's make our way to the end and then work our way back. So many people aren't there. Is this covered because this is like the parade vehicle for the whole parade and all that? Probably. Hopefully. Hey, if it isn't my favorite Spriggan and company, get a load of this. My pride and joy is ready to be unleashed upon the city. You all will be in for a hell of a show. More than you can possibly imagine. I shock and amaze you in ways you didn't know were shockable. Old Gaspard wouldn't want anyone moping over him, so I'm staying focused on delivering the glitziest, most glamorous show ever. Alright, you got this, Goody. As for what happened last night, well, I plan to say basically the same thing in my speech later. Rumors are already beginning to float around, so the way I see it, people won't be able to enjoy the festival if they have any misgivings about it. That said, I always give my speeches off the cuff, so no script for me. You gotta talk with the heart to reach people, in my opinion. Which is completely admirable considering the type of movies he sometimes make. Oh hey guys, I was lending a hand with preparations for the big parade. The procession is going to start from the plaza here, so I thought it'd be nice if we locals pitched in to make sure it goes off without a hitch. After all, we're talking about her big debut here. After watching her for so long from the sidelines, I cannot not help her, you know? They'll be filming the whole thing from the airship too, so it's all got to look absolutely perfect from every possible angle. Yeah, because he knows that if she gets famous, it will look good on the town as well. Bringing more tourists, like the place where the big star came from. A lot has happened this week, but at least we're finally getting to see the parade. I like movies too, but what I really want to see is Sarah dancing. She's gonna look so pretty in the parade. She's always beautiful too. Anyway, I've got to help get things ready. Talk to you guys later. And good luck, Timur. Oh, this is where the parade's gonna kick off later. I've been watching them put it all together, and it's really looking like it will be out of this world. But I can't just stand here gawking at it. I'm going to try spying on their practice sessions to see what I can use to up my game. I can imagine that, like kids seeing all them perform thinking, I can do that too, and then end up being dancers because of it, because of being inspired by the beautiful show. I really lost my mind yesterday. I was pathetic. All it did was make my family worry about me. I thought I'd enjoy a little of the unique local tobacco, but I guess that goes to show you why you should always look before you leap. With all the trouble I caused my family, I need to make it up to them. So today, with the film festival, it's all about them. That includes looking after my son's new friend, like any responsible parent should. Oh, my husband's back to his normal self. I was grateful that our son didn't get caught up in the commotion. But I still wonder what happened. The seller did apologize for those hookahs being unauthorized, or whatever it was. Was it really? I have a lot of questions and concerns still, but right now, I'm gonna try to enjoy the film festival, especially with Imani with us. Oh, this movie festival is totally unlike the festivals we usually have around here. It's great. Are Western festivals like this? No way. We don't have any festivals like this in my town either. My dad told me that this one is special, and that an amazing guy called Salvatore Gotti came up with it. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about movies actually. Could you maybe tell me about Western movies when we walk around? I want to learn more. Yeah, okay. There are movies about everything. They even make ones based on picture books. If I see them at the festival, I'll tell you. And that's all better now. Yippee! Now we can all enjoy the film festival. I'm gonna walk around and see what's going on with my new friend. Once the film festival's over, I plan to give Imani this picture book I bought with me. Just before I go home. I hope she likes it. Hey, and I hope that you two stay in contact, cause you seem like great friends so far. Mother Jamila said it was okay for me to go back outside. It's much calmer now than it was yesterday. I'm so glad. Klim's going home soon, so we're going to enjoy the film festival while we can. Yeah, do enjoy. The trouble from yesterday seems to have died down, so I've told the children it's okay to go outside, especially since it's a festival day. That said, with all these crowds around, they should only walk around the festival if they have a guardian accompanying them. Still, the film festival is a wonderful opportunity for them. It's important for them to get to have all sorts of experiences. That is so true. Because through experiences becomes growth, right? Well, I have to wonder what all the crazy fervor going on earlier was. It must not have had anything to do with the festival itself, because things are definitely calmer than they were yesterday. I guess I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions and pinned the blame on the festival, but the whole thing is still very odd. I can imagine, because they haven't been told everything yet, so rumors start to spread, you know? The film festival is now upon us. After yesterday's disturbances, I still have my worries, but ultimately, it's a day I'll welcome. After all, such cultural exchange have fostered mutual understanding between people and long contributed greatly to Tharbad's development. It is true that some people here worry about the festival's effect on our culture and way of living. Nobody can deny that. It is our place as the temple to recognize those concerns and the communal balance and address those things in a responsible manner. Yeah, and with how important the church is everywhere, I'm sure they can alleviate a lot of those feelings. Or at least I'm hoping they can. Alright, back alley. Oh, this is where Sarah and Sahina live, isn't it? Yep, although they don't look to be home right now. No, they're probably at the Brazier Guild. Now that the smell of those fake hookahs is gone, the real stuff tastes even better. Nothing beats tradition here. In any case, I'm glad to see that the young folks have calmed down. Now I can simply sit back and enjoy all the excitement that the film festival has brought to the city. Yeah, and for these old guys, it will definitely mean that their vision was right, was important, and that's going to be very good for them. The young folks in these parts appear to have calmed down considerably. It could have happened to make them so mellow now. I don't see those wretched mechanical hookahs any longer either. That certainly gives a long way if they got rid of those terrible things. I suppose I can let bygones be bygones now that they've all learned to act human once again. Well, all save one, that is. I'm talking about that Salvatore Gotti films. Gehenna will freeze over before I ever have anything good to say about that man's filth. Hey, and I can imagine if you're a bit stuck up and you're not into those movies, they can probably come over as a bit extreme. And having said that, we haven't fully seen a movie ourselves, so we'll have to wait till the parade to see how it pays up. Cinnam's over there, working hard. Things might be a little confusing for her at first, but the longer she does it, the more she'll come to grips with everything. It's our job to teach her as much as we can, as quick as we can, so that she can come to live an honest and independent life. Yeah, I think you're making the right choice, Vasil. Oh, there's still a lot of energy surrounding the film festival, but it feels nothing like the craziness that was happening yesterday. Maybe the rumors I've been hearing about these confiscated orbital hookahs being the culprit really were true. Anyway, at least we all managed to make it to the festival in one piece. Now to go out and enjoy it while we can. Definitely. I always knew something was fishy about those orbital hookahs, but I never imagined they were using unapproved ingredient. Had some in stock myself, unfortunately. Make me glad I kept recommending the traditional ones to customers. I did get pretty worried since I had some customers who bought some of the orbital hookahs I had in stock. Thankfully, from the way it looks like this morning, they all seem to have calmed down. Can't tell you what a relief that is. Oh, I can only imagine, because it would be very bad for business if people that bought your product goes wild because of that product. It will look bad on the shop.
Oh, come and see if you...
Oh, the city feels a little different from how it was yesterday. There is much more positive energy in the air. I guess we have the film festival to thank for that. I think I'll stay around and soak in the atmosphere. I don't know very much at all about movie pictures, but it's a good opportunity to learn more about what young people think these days.
Okay.
It definitely is.
Why, hello. Thank you.
Nothing
Why,
new,
hello.
nothing rare. What, that droplet, of course.
Much excitement here. Need some spices, perhaps?
Oh, things are bustling as ever over here. But somehow it all feels a little different compared to yesterday. It's tough to explain. The parents of my daughter's new friend, the ones from out of town, came to say hello. They seem like incredibly nice people. They're taking her to the film festival, which I appreciate. I'm too busy with work to go, and I was apprehensive about letting her go alone. No, I think it's better the way it's done now. Yeah, let's keep a couple.
Thanks for shopping.
So we can buy some more of the really good food. Hello, welcome. We got sweet honey, the freshest apples in town. Won't you buy some, maybe? Ah, this is so awkward. Do I really have to yell all the time? I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to say. But I can't give up. I have to make at least some sales so I don't get fired. Hang in there, Cinnam. Just give it all you've got. She'll learn, definitely. Once you find out how tasty these apples are, you'll have to stop yourself from stealing more, just like me. Using your stealing as a selling point. Not bad, definitely. Ah, crap. I shouldn't have said that much. I need to change my approach, pronto. She'll get there.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Hey, the film festival is as bustling as you'd expect. It feels like night and day compared to how things were yesterday. Mind you, we still did good business even during all that weirdness. We weren't hurting for merit, that's for sure. Still, whatever happened, I'm glad it's behind us. I feel a lot more comfortable selling my meat when the city feels alive like this.
Hey there.
I can definitely imagine that. Alright, one more person, and then this region is good to go. Oh, things have finally calmed down today. I'm still wondering what the heck was going on here yesterday though. Whatever it was, I'm glad it's over. I was starting to worry if that was what Central East was always like. Now I can just enjoy the film festival without worrying about that, as I'm getting excited for the next trip I'm taking. Yeah. Well, any place where drugs are prominent, yeah, it just doesn't feel nice and comfortable, does it? Alright, let's see. Normal amount of people. We got marker at the Vegas, which is understandable, they want to patrol there. And of course, the board itself. I think I'm gonna talk to as many people as I can before the end of today's episode, and we're gonna start off next time in the Sand Sea. I wanna clear out that area with whatever quest is there, so we can use it to grind some more monsters in between episodes, for as long as we're still here. Well, I noticed things have calmed down finally, thanks to Goddess. I wonder if the cops were actually useful this once. There's still a lot to do with the festival, but now I feel a bit more comfortable making it through it all in one piece. It probably doesn't hurt that with the sightseeing airship flying around, folks on the ground are paying more attention to the sky. True. Just gonna be very, very hard to clean up all this confetti everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere still for months, isn't it? Well, at least we won't be here to do the cleanup. Alright, back to the main road. I don't know what happened between last night and today, but there hasn't been anyone fighting this morning. I sure ain't gonna complain. Now I can get back to enjoying the festival in peace. Let's forget all that craziness and enjoy the film festival the way it was meant to be. Our prince has brought out that amazing airship and everything. It'll be waste not to live it up and have fun.
Looking to buy something? See you again.
No, I'm okay. Just checking for potential extra products. That's all.
Mommy, Daddy, hurry!
I suppose the young master has indeed learned from his mistakes. Inelegant, as his choice of words may be. Although I can only imagine it will now take even longer for his father to give him permission to go on trips outside of the city. Ideally, it would be best if you spoke about your issues to your father directly in your own words, young master. A little sleep is all I need to shake off that agitation I was feeling yesterday. I feel like a new man again. I'm not sweating at this point. It's not like my old man caught wind of what happened anyway. Which means I can go out there and enjoy the film festival without anything weighing me down. Enough chit chat. Time to see what the city is like in full party mode. I'm not missing out on that action. Well, go have fun responsibly. Definitely. Yes, I guess the film festival's going to start soon, isn't it? People seem to be awfully excited for it, but if that girl dances at the parade, I guess that means I really won't see her at the nightclub ever again, will I? It was a short run, but when I think about it, maybe the film festival is the best way for her to close things out after all. Good, Bubbly. Don't think about your own things that you're gonna miss, but about how good it will be for her. Because that's the way you need to think about it if you really care for her. Even if it's a little bit. Hey, don't be shy. Step right up. You're gonna love what I have for sale. Better act fast though. I'm only getting more customers. This stall is as popular as ever.
Hey there. What'll it be?
Yeah, we already got one of the straps. Do gotta make sure that any unique accessories that I do get it, even though I'm pretty sure we can order it on the main office through the ordering menu. Rumors started going around that a certain film studio is closely linked to those horrible hookahs that have taken off around town. Think there's any truth to it? Whatever the case, I'm glad we kept our hands clean, especially since the police conducted those raids. Either way, now that the film festival's here, it's money-making season for us. So I'm not too worried. Good. Can't say our goodbyes to the night life in this town. Oh well. And you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it here. We still have plenty of people to talk to, some quests to fulfill, some points to patrol, so I think we'll be good for another couple of episodes. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.